Cash, you can't just yell. You gotta look for him. No, don't start crying. You gotta look for him. You're not looking. You didn't look anywhere yet.
Yeah, why did Dad gotta do that to you?
Can't have a water hose out without a toddler to come. Well, I guess he's not a toddler anymore, but here we go. We got to spray some water. Can we at least zip up your jacket?
Yes.
All right, I have changed into my painting clothes, and one of the reasons, let me get my tools. One of the reasons I wanted to try this stain and paint pad was because this living room dining room has a lot of stuff in it. And I really want to get this done before Thanksgiving. Like I said, I want to be able to use this piece of furniture for food. And I'm working with a limited amount of time because I need to like have the paint all cleaned up so that when Cash comes home, I'm alone with Cash and like trying to keep him out of the paint and blah, blah, blah. Parents understand. I'm working with a limited amount of time and this doesn't splatter like when you roll a roller. So that's why I wanted to try this. I'm so hopeful that it works. Let's remember they only had the exterior version of this at the Home Depot that I went to, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway because there is another Home Depot that I can go to and see if they have the interior one, but we're just gonna get started because I've never been good with prep. I want to get right to the thing, so I'm just gonna get right to the thing because there's nobody here to stop me. All right. I need more paint. I'm gonna say that's doing pretty good. What I'm noticing is that it's a little streaky, and I wonder if that is because this is an exterior. I'm gonna keep going, and then maybe after I feel like I've made a little progress, I'll stop and go get an interior one. But so far, this is amazing. Just noticed y'all have been sitting a little crooked on the tripod. Hope that wasn't true for all of those clips. I went and got the indoor one because what I was noticing is that on this edge, on the exterior, it was holding on to a lot of paint and it was dripping down. And I was like, maybe that's a feature of the exterior version. And this is like a little bit softer and it's longer, so I can cover more space. Now that I'm back and this is starting to dry, it is a little streaky. Is that because I was using the exterior instead of the interior? Is that just what happens when you use this? IDK. We're gonna go over it again and I'm gonna keep going with this. I can't take this thing no more. Thought I was with me, but tonight I'm my life when I showed you the door. Call me Freddy Cougar. Oogie boogie, give me that ooga booga.
I think it's great that women have the option of having children without being married, that we have some semblance of a welfare state that can make that possible, that women can get jobs, and that they have legitimate alternatives. In the 1950s, you had 90-some% of women married before age 25. That's essentially not a voluntary marriage system. And over 90% of the teenage mothers in 1950s were married, but most of them between the pregnancy and the birth. That was a terrible system. You had a lot of people getting married who did not want to be married. So the question is, what's the right level? In other words, if it was really voluntary, if people really had the choices, including the choice of partners, what would they do?
I just paused to eat, and I think I just have to stop here. I started at about noon, and now it's about 4 o'clock. And most of the spaces that are painted, I have done 2 coats. So I kind of, as I got over here and over here is where I kind of petered off a little bit, because I did want to make sure that this wall got 2 coats so that I can push this back and have our walking space free. I might just end up painting the trim and doing a color drench, but I'm not sure. The color that I painted the walls is pool house blue. It's actually the same blue that's on the walls of the apartment that I'm working on. I do think I'm gonna like the way that the blue plays with the red. That's part of the reason why I went ahead and went with this color in this room, because of that cabinet. And in her apartment, we did a wall of red, and we're gonna put in some wallpaper next to the blue, and I just love the way they look together. Blue and red look great. But I love the way that this chocolate brown dresser that I'm using as a credenza, I like the way that color looks against the wall. This is going to be really hard to see because the table is covered in stuff, but the darkness and even the lightness of the chairs, like all of the colors work in here together. I was having a conversation recently with a friend about picking paint colors and putting colors in your home. And one of the things I said to her that I thought of was like, if stuff happens in nature, it can't not go. You've never looked at a garden and said, all the colors in that garden is kind of clashing. Things that happen in nature look good. So like, this is the color of dirt. The blue is the color of the sky. The red could be some flowers growing, and all of the colors work together. This room, however, is a mess. Just scanned around and showed y'all this room, how crazy it looks. I was hoping I would get a little bit further to done because I have a nail appointment tomorrow, which means for hours I'll be gone, and then when I'm back I'll have new nails, and I don't want to mess those up. But I am enjoying truly having some color in here in the house, because all the walls being white was just, it made the house feel, for me, really incomplete, which it is, but it also made me not want to hang things on the wall because I knew I wanted to paint. So painting feels that much closer to me, to it feeling like done and feeling like my home. Rugs and getting things on the walls will help that along, but this was a great first step. I do actually think that I like the way that this stainless steel looks. However, I want this bracket to be shaped like this bracket. I'm gonna check on Amazon. They might have something different available to me than what's available at Home Depot. Holding this up, I like this look. I like the more bit clearly silver and not this like gray. I like the stainless steel. I would love for it to be chrome. Chrome was an option. Would love that. But I don't think that it is. But I don't like this. So I'm gonna look on Amazon. There might be something on Amazon. It's this little lip. I want the shelf to sit like this, where the shelf can extend beyond the lip of the bracket. In a room of kind of very warm wood tones, the current design trend just makes me want to incorporate more silver, and I recognize that that's what it is. It's the current design trend. Been doing brass for a long time, and brass is still very much a thing, but adding in elements of chrome and silver are having a moment, and that's what my heart and spirit wants in this room. This is a low investment. That's why I'm going with this instead of something more expensive. It's a new day, and I'm not done painting. Sean's birthday is Monday, and he was like, I just want a clean dining room table for my birthday. I said, you're probably not gonna get that, but I can promise you a clean dining room by Thanksgiving. In true Celia fashion, I just pulled out some plates that I intend to hang on the wall, and I haven't even finished painting the wall. I'm gonna paint for 2 hours, research rails at Lowe's, and then we'll see where we are. Also today, it has the nerve to be snowing. Where is the global warming? Admittedly, I guess the snow does look kind of cute, but you know, too early. Look how much snow is out here. That is crazy, and really too much for a November day. Good morning. It is the 2nd of December. I started my day with a trip to the gym after dropping Cash off at school. It's snowing, and he needed snow pants and yada yada yada, and I have to be honest, I forgot that we were doing Vlogmas. So I'm actually was headed home, and then my brain said, oh no, you should go get a wreath. So we put up our artificial Christmas tree, but to scratch the itch of needing something real, I'm going to get a real wreath. And I just passed the local sellers, and honestly, I don't feel like turning around, so I'm just gonna go to Home Depot, grab one. And seeing as today is Monday, I am supposed to work. I work part-time for Third Space Reading Room, order some Christmas gifts for Cash because it's Cyber Monday, and I forgot all about buying Christmas gifts all weekend. And send an Elfster to the adults in the family so that we can do an Elfster for Christmas. That feels like kind of a long to-do list, and somewhere in there I need to eat some food and finish cleaning up the dining room from Thanksgiving, put all my serving dishes and stuff away. So I'll stop rambling and show you what I get up to. Y'all, look at these. And this is, let me see, 28-inch, $15. Yeah. I'm gonna get this one. It's too cold to stand out here and contemplate, and they're all covered in snow anyway. But that looks cute. Let's do it. Also, I have on my gym pants and sneakers. These were the other ones, 22 inches. They just feel, I don't know, kind of dinky. This one, yeah. What are we doing?
Trying not to freeze our balls off.
We're frost kinging the door in my office. You want the bottom of the side first?
Just hold this side. I have to make this taut.
Do you have to say taut like that each time?
Isn't that how you do it?
Taut. Down in the basement and it's shadowy. OG followers will remember this painted drawer situation with the colorful knobs. This was Cash's changing table when we lived in New York. It got put down in the basement. I asked Sean to build a base, excuse the dirty laundry, because I just want to get it up off the floor. And then this was a piece in our mudroom in the apartment here in Cleveland. But I want to use this to store all of my extra plates and dishes and serving things. But I just wanted it off the floor. I can put linens in here, like our kitchen towels and blah, blah, blah. So I had Sean build me just a really cheap, quick 2x4 base. Also, I just found these plates at the Goodwill. This is the salad plate. Gorgeous. This is the dinner plate. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? It was $3 for the dinner plate per plate and then $2 for the salad plates. Anyway, I thought when he told me that he built the base that he had put it under there, but I guess not. Oh, and then I just got this serving bowl from H&M. I'll link this one because you can actually buy that one. Good morning. It's the 3rd. And you can't see, I'm at Trader Joe's. Last year, no, the year before, they had these peppermint bark pretzel thins. And as a lover of peppermint bark, it was the perfect salty, sweet snack. And I missed them last year. This year, I called and they are here. So we must go get some. Those are beautiful. This is the snack in question. Now I want to get 3. That feels excessive. But really I want to get 4. We're putting toe kicks on the unit next door. And the guy is coming to finish up the last little bits of, like you see around there and here. And a couple other spots on the ceiling. But he's also coming to do baseboards. So Sean's putting the toe kicks on so that when he does the baseboards, they match up.
You're not gonna yell at us for not wearing protective gear.
Probably. Can you come away from the edge of the counter just a little bit? Yeah.